Hey there, Shaz. So I want to take you into Ross to show you step by step how to find a product that will make you money by reselling it on Amazon. So hopefully I can bring you some value, and let's just go in. So I first went to the beauty section and I found this Honest beauty product, and it's a good rating. It's top 1% and it cost me $7.99. But as you can see, the buy box is at $14. But we're going to go ahead and check out the FBA, which is $17.99, and that gives us $3.04 of profit. And I will take that. Let's go to the stock section, which is my favorite. This is $5.99, but it gives me a $1.78 of profit. But I tell you, checking the Keepa chart, I know this is going to sell like hotcakes. So for me, this 27% ROI is worth it because I know that I'm going to get my money back once it gets at the Amazon warehouse. Here's an example of a product that won't sell really fast. As you can see, the rating is orange and it's top 15%. On top of that, it's selling for $9.49 and it cost me $4. So I will have to sell this in 2-pack. So eventually my net profit will be negative $3, and it's not worth it in the long run. So this is why we checked the clearance aisle. I found this lotion for $4.99 and it was originally $6.99. As you can see, it's the top 1%, so I know this is going to sell, plus I checked Keepa. So right here, it's going to give me $4.25 of profit and 78% ROI, which is a win in the long run. So these products used to make me so much profit, but as you can see, if I plug it in, it's going to be $5 and it cost me $5.99. So it's a no for now. I love anything that has to do with hats, and as you can see, this will cost me $6.99, but I will be making a good $5 of profit, 69% ROI, top 1%. Let me show you Keepa really quick to show you that it's selling, and the buy box has been a little consistent, but it's increased, but this is what we're looking for. I love myself some Play-Doh, but unfortunately this box is damaged, and you never want to send anything damaged because customers can leave you a bad rating, and that's not what we want. We want to keep selling stuff on Amazon. Another thing that I do is I avoid anything that has no ranking, because if it's not there, then is it really selling? Black & Decker is one of those products or toys that you know will sell, so if you find any, go ahead and get some. This makes me $7 of profit, 72% ROI. This is a huge win. Now imagine how many you can find and make profit. Anything that has to do with Nike makes me profit. As you can see, it made me $7. It's 72% ROI right there. If you're an Amazon beginner, please scan all toys. This was $5.99, so affordable. It's top 22,000 out of 6 million, $4 of profit, 67% ROI. This is good profit if you ask me. So I just got home and I want to show you the whole purpose of just buying and going to one store, to show you that you can do this as a side hustle. Especially if you already have a 9-to-5 job, you can literally go after work to one Ross and just shop and get as much products as you can. Whenever you are going to a store, you do need capital. I think this is one of the things that many beginners get confused with the whole Amazon journey, is that you do need you do need money to buy products. But once your product is sold, you're gonna get that money back plus some profit. I'm going to show you right now how Inventory Lab works. So it's going to show you all the expenses, right? How much you paid for it, the expenses of the Amazon FBA fee, shipping, on top of that, storage, and all that good jazz. So at the end of the day, you are going to be subtracting all those expenses, but you are going to get back your return, hopefully, and on top of that, some profit. And if you don't get profit, you can break even by getting back the money you invested into your products. So I'm going to go ahead and show you on my computer on exactly what you can do to upload these on Inventory Lab. Now, I do get the question of, is Inventory Lab free? No, you have to pay $50. But the reason why I love Inventory Lab is because with the Amazon Seller app, it can be very confusing, especially when I'm sourcing out at the store. So with me, I feel like it's more efficient. Everything is there. Like, for example, you get to see how much it's going to be for storage, how much you're going to pay for the Amazon fees, shipping, all those expenses. Plus, it shows you what other FBA people are actually putting their products at. So it lays it out like in front of you when you are basically looking for a product at the store. And that is exactly why I invest into that software. It's basically you get the software to upload it, and then you get the app to actually go ahead and scan products. Now, I will show you right now how to upload it, but I will also show you one product today, which is the Nike balls, and I'm going to show you how to use Keepa, how I knew this was going to be a profitable item. That way, you can kind of get a good understanding on how to look for products or whenever you're at the store, what you should be looking for. With that being said, let's go to my laptop. So first things first, we want to go ahead and log into our inventory lab. So the first thing you want to do when you are in inventory lab is, of course, create a new badge, and what you're going to do is go ahead and click it. Now, I have already made videos on exactly what this whole thing is about, but just if you're new to the channel, the badge name just basically gives you the time and date that you are doing this badge. On top of that, if you want to select any CSV list, I leave this alone. I don't ever put anything here. Where you're going to ship it. Now, this is important because if you're going to ship this from another state or another place that is not usually from your warehouse or your house, you're going to want to change that. I like to keep my individuals. I'm going to be sending individual products, not case packed. I like to keep it private, not live, because if I make mistakes, I can go ahead and come back. I leave everything just like that, and we're going to go ahead and click create. And then just like that, we have my barcode scanner, which I do have in the description if you want to go ahead and try it, and I do have my Dymo. And with that being said, let me show you how to scan. So I want to show you exactly how to upload this on Inventory Lab. As you can see, this cost me $9.99, and right here, this is the sticker you want to go ahead and scan. But I just kind of want to give you a little tip. Whenever you do, don't just take this off. You also want to take off the retail suggested sticker on the bottom, but keep the top part. And that's basically it for this. So we're going to go ahead and scan this. And I do have two of these. So we're going to go ahead and put select. And then from there, I'm going to go ahead and put two. And then this was $9.99. Oops. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. Then from there, it's just going to ask you when you purchased it and from what supplier, which is just Ross. Right here, it shows you the FBA. Usually there's some merchants, but right now the buy box is at $29.99. And I'm going to go ahead and just drop it by 3 cents. Just so I can get these sold really fast, even though I already know they're gonna sell. So we're gonna make this $29.97, which still gives me $9 of profit, which is 90% ROI. We're gonna go ahead and click add to badge. And just like that, we're gonna go ahead and put the sticker on one side, take away this, and go ahead and take away this sticker as well. So I want to go ahead and show you exactly how to know if a product will make you profit. This is Nike soccer ball, as you can tell. And at Ross, it cost me $9.99, which is pretty good because it shows you right here that it's compared to $15. And then one thing that I do want you to know is not only are you going to take off this sticker, but you're also going to take off this bottom part, the retail, the suggested retailer. For just reference, always take a picture at least one time of the soccer ball with the Ross. I like to use Snapchat because Snapchat offers unlimited memory, so that's what I use. I don't really use it as much other than that, but just in case Nike comes back and asks where I got my products, I can go ahead and send them that picture with the Ross sticker and my receipt. But I'm going to show you. I'm going to go ahead and log in. I'm using Keepa. As you can tell, Keepa's right here, and that is, sorry, I'm using Scoutify and Keepa for this video. So as you can see, that's what we're looking at. The first thing you want to do is go ahead and press this, and we're going to be scanning this barcode. If I can get it, there you go. And right there, you can see that it's the Nike soccer ball. You can always just click on the picture to make sure that this is the soccer ball that you are actually going to be selling, which it is. But just in case, because it does have this, I go ahead and just check it out, which is exactly the same. And that's how you know that you are selling the right product. The one thing that I do want you to keep in mind is the number 4 right there. Sometimes it'll tell you 2-pack, 4-pack, but in this reference, what it's saying is the size number right there, number 4. There were other soccer balls at Ross that were number 2s that did not make profit, so just keep that in mind to always read everything to make sure you're getting the right product. And then from there, you're going to see that it's 25,000 out of 27 million. So that is in the top 1% of the ranking. And then from here, you can kind of see that there's only one seller, or the FBA, which is $29.99. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here to cost, which is, this cost me $9.99. We're going to go ahead and save that. And you can see that my net profit is $7.92. From there, that's pretty good if you ask me, because the return on investment is $72.73. Now, the reason why I love Inventory Lab is because if you go to profitability, you can see that the expenses cost per unit is $9.99, which is what we're going to get once this ball sells. We're going to get $9.99 back, right? This is just what we paid for. And then the tax, which is your sales tax, the Amazon fees, and then shipping, which is 48 cents. It'll get cheaper if you send more products at one time. And then monthly storage in case it does not sell. And then from here, you can see that you can list, and all of this is subtracted from how much you're going to sell it. So $29.99, right? So that will leave you with $7.92 of profit. And this red box right here shows you if you are restricted or not. So you go ahead and click it. And as you can see, I can sell this product new, used. The only thing I can't sell it as is refurbished, which is pretty good if you ask me. And then go ahead, this ball is new. So we're going to go ahead and show you Keepa, so you can kind of have a good understanding of how Keepa works. Every seller uses it differently. You're going to kind of like, if you follow other YouTubers, you can see that everyone kind of sees it differently. I use it for this purpose, where whenever, if I've already sold this product in the past, so I already know it makes me profit. But in case you found a new product you have never sold in the past, this is something you always want to do. So I like to look at the 3-month first before I look at the 1 month, because right here, it'll show me from March till June. And as you can see, the sales rank has been around 25,000 or below. So that is something that I really love about this product, because it shows you that it has been selling, because the closer it is to number 1, the better chance your product is going to sell. So you can see that the buy box has been consistent as well. And we're going to go ahead and take off the buy box to show the third party has been following the buy box. Which is pretty cool, because the orange is the buy box. And then if we go to 1 month, you'll see that it basically shows you that it has been selling. Every drop in sales rank means there's a sell. So that's pretty cool. But I always keep it at 3 months, just so I can see an overall look at it. I always like to look at the buy box, because the buy box is basically what we reference to see what it's been selling at the most, which is FBA at $29.99. This is not sold by Amazon, and how you can tell is because there's no like shaded orange. New by 29, the sales ranks average is 26,000, which is pretty awesome. The lowest is 8,000, the highest is 600 10 months ago. So right now it has been selling at that rate, and that's pretty much it. That's all you basically look for with Keepa. Okay, so another one that I want to show you is a apparel hat, because these are a little bit different when it comes to prepping, especially because you got to put it into a poly bag. But I kind of want to show you the mistakes that I've done in the past. That way you can avoid them. So the first thing you want to do is, of course, go ahead and scan this. And as you can see, as always, this is the product. You want to click on it to make sure if it's the same one. It is 3.0 cap. It is basically everything that you need to like double check. Is it extra small? Because there are different sizes when it comes to these hats, and right here it says extra small. So I'm gonna go ahead and click select, and from there I'm gonna go ahead and put 2, because I do have 2 of those hats, and it did cost me $9.99, excuse me. So I did buy them, okay, at Ross. So you can see here at the buy box, it's $30.34 merchant fulfilled, versus the FBA is $31.99. I'm gonna keep it at $30.34 just so I can compete with this FBA person. but I'm still going to be getting $11.26 of profit with a ROI of 112. But the cool thing about this too is that the rank is in the 1000s. So that means that this is going to sell really fast. Now, right here, as you can see, the prep type doesn't say that it needs a poly bag, but I'm going to put poly bags on hats just because I know it's dirty at the warehouse since I worked there when I was 18. And the poly bags don't have to be super big. If you get them in like in bulk, they're pretty cheap. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put one in each in one. Just double check to always take off the sticker, and always take off this, only the bottom part, so they know that they don't know how much it actually is, especially since it's $30 here, and right here it shows you 20. Can you imagine if they got this plus this? They would be so mad. So once all of that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and press 2. Now, this most likely won't print me a label because they will be scanning this at the warehouse. But because I'm putting a poly bag, I'm just going to go ahead and do the extra step and go ahead and just print 2, just so I can make their lives easier since I am putting a poly bag on my hats. And that is pretty much it. So I'm done putting everything in from the one store that I went to, and my total buy cost was $203 with 70 cents, and my net profit is $208 with 80 cents. That right there is 102% ROI. My total sales value is $680. So just by going in one store, not only will you get your money back that you spent, the $203, but you will get the net profit. Now imagine if you went to multiple Rosses, right? Let's say that you did this on a Saturday. What if instead of going after work, you just did it on a Saturday and a Sunday with your family? They helped you prep, they helped you look for items. And right there, you're able to make extra money from the side hustle. You can even make this a full-time job if you don't like where you work. On top of that, it's one of those things where I know that I don't really have to change my pricing because the average sales rank is 47,000. So most of my products will sell in less than a week or two. So that means that my profit will stay there. On top of that, I'm going to get back my total buy cost and my profit. So that means that I'm going to be able to continuously do the cycle. And if you're someone who just needs extra money for your kids, or you just have an emergency, at least you can create this emergency fund and be able to at least have $400. But it's one of those things that even Gary Vee talks about, that you can do this. If you don't like Amazon, you can do it on eBay. You can do it on any website that helps you flip. This is something that anyone can actually start doing as a side hustle. And like I said, there's so many ways you can make money, because what I'm purchasing is just basically apparel. You can go ahead and do groceries. You can go ahead and do toys. You can go ahead and do home products. There is no just one limit or one category that you can go into. I think that if you stick into one category that you're very familiar with, like for example, if I was a mom, I would totally know about toys, because I know about toys because of my siblings, but I would jump into toys. Or especially if you're a mom, you can do groceries. Like, you know what you buy and what is the pricing, the average of a certain pack. And then you can go ahead and do it online. You can go ahead and do it at Ross. You can go ahead and like look for products mostly anywhere. So that's one of the cool things that I love about Amazon, is that there's no limit to what you can actually do when it comes to how much money you make and how much net profit you make. It's all like the market. I like to look at it as a stock market. The opportunities are open. You get to pick your risk, and from there you get to do your profit. So that is basically it, and I'm gonna go ahead and close this and ship it so I can get this going. So I'm done basically putting everything away. In this shipping, I'm gonna go ahead and take it to UPS, which is like 2 minutes away from my house. Not too much gas right there. But I do want to kind of let you know a little thing about this whole journey. Just know that you can start off by shipping small amounts at first, $200, $300 of products, and then make profit out of it. But just know that this is something that you can eventually go ahead and do those big boxes, right? I like to keep all certain types of boxes, but for purposes of this video, I want to show you that by going to one store every single day, you can make $200 extra of profit. and you're able to actually do it after your job, right? If you work a 9 to 5 job, literally 9 to 5, you can go to Ross around 6, do it for a whole hour, and then come home. And maybe what you can do is like have someone else help you prep it, right? Maybe your significant other or a roommate. But I usually do bigger, like I usually do those. But I just wanted to show you that if you really do need a side hustle, this is a side hustle for you in which you can literally do it after work. And not even retail arbitrage, you can also do online arbitrage. But the thing here is that you have the opportunity to make money, and that's the whole goal, right? So hopefully I was able to bring you some value. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment down below so I can make more content like this for you. But always remember to be someone that makes you happy.